Okay, it is Saturday. It is December, what, 20th? No, it's 19th. Saturday, December 19th. Wait, no. Saturday, December 20th. And we had some wind come through Connecticut and blew the power out in a lot of places, about 50,000 customers, primarily in the east, southeast, and northeast. But all over the state on some level. The northwest, Litchfield Hills seem to have been spared. But we've been out since noon yesterday, and I've been following the Eversource grid. And I mentioned earlier how they're doing it at a very slow pace, but now I'm noticing something even worse. I might have to break this. Possibly, it could be a breaking story here. I kind of get common sense. We know that the north. Maybe this is a little bit stretching it here, but I'm noticing that the Northeast has been ignored, and I mean ignored, in terms of restoration of power. Very few of the Northeast towns are getting any leeway at all. For instance, Coventry had 397 out of power yesterday at 5 p.m. Now they have 405. More people out of power. And there's been absolutely not one single sighting of a single Eversource truck here in this entire region. Bolton, Coventry. We were in Windham yesterday. We didn't see any. We drove by one, or one was ahead of us, but it just drove right through. Didn't stop. And I'm looking at the grid of the outages in northeastern Connecticut. In particular, there's no movement. Nobody's doing anything to help the people in northeastern Connecticut with power restoration right now. It's being ignored. There's no numbers, not any downward movement at all. And to me, that's incredible. I've been living in Connecticut my whole life, and they're usually on top of these things everywhere. If your power's out, you see that truck that night, maybe the next morning. I mean, it's 9:30. It's a little early. Maybe I'll see something soon. But looking at this grid, if you go to Eversource, if you Google Eversource outage, it'll show you the Eversource outage map. You can Google Eversource outage map, and it will tell you town by town. It has a map, and then you can look at the menus. It'll tell you town by town who's out of power and how many. You can sort it, even sortable. Really good data. And I've been analyzing it all morning. I got up early, and Northeast is being ignored. And I got news for you. This is the part that I may or may be wrong about this, but the Northeast is the most heavy Trump part of the state. The Northeast part of Connecticut, Windham County, Talon County, are easily the strongest in terms of Trump support and common sense. And right now, very few of us are getting any power back in northeastern Connecticut. Very few. And it's gone on. It's been over 24 hours. Well, it's been over 24 hours now since this storm started and people started losing power. So I think some of the earliest power outages were at 9:30, 10:30 in the morning yesterday. Ours was at noon. The northeast and southeast were hit pretty hard. I see some progress in the southeast. It's like we don't even exist here in the northeast. So you call it what you will, but there's no doubt the Northeast is the most heavily Trump-supported part of the state. And there's no doubt that we're being ignored right now with our power out. So see it as you will. Take care, everybody. Stay tuned.